Hello and welcome, everyone. How are y'all doing this fine Tuesday night? I am desperately trying to get my life together. So, yeah, it's been fun. Just gonna jump on in here to the comments. Hello. Magic in the air. Shanks. Hello, Margaret. Spence. Thank Christ spirits, I haven't written a damn thing today. It's Mood. One of us. Hey Eva. Got some chit chat, some highs and hellos. Happy late birthday to Eva. Hi, SD Houston. Welcome. And highs and hellos. Feel like we're all showing up at the neighborhood bar like, cheers. Only it's Chandra's channel. I will take that. My channel being the neighborhood bar. I'm here for that. Wait all week for this ish. Thanks. Oh, we're drinking now, so it's not cheese today. It's shots. Is that where we are when the chat jumps? No obligations. It can be shots of water. Hello, dawdling writer. Welcome. Tuesdays are slow on the chill writing streams. Yeah, it's true. Highs and hellos. Hi, Maggie. Welcome. Highs and hellos. Zara's in class and have this up on mute, but hello, I'll be lurking. Hello. I hope class is going well. Highs and hellos. And more highs and hellos. Yes. Come one, come all. Step right in. We just got our clock set back 15 minutes. Retro. I just got a glass of mango margaritas. I am good to go. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. Which reminds me, I need someone to stand me up again so I can have an excuse to go to my local. I'm just kidding. I don't wait for that. I'll just go. There's a taco place and they have these frozen margaritas, and they have a mango one and they have a watermelon one, and they are so good. I just almost never leave my house, so usually I just go there if I was supposed to go on a date and it didn't happen, because, I'm already ready to leave the house. And I'm like, well, I can't let this outfit go to waste. I think I'm going to put a little something in my hot cocoa. Ooh, that does sound good. I've been planning to drink hot cocoa today. I did not. Yesterday was rough. I did not feel good. I woke up at 4 something and I was like, I am dying. And so I went and first of all, it was so cold, which is just worse when you don't feel good. So I went and I took a hot shower, and then I was feeling so bad. I just spread my towel. I have a super cushy memory foam bath mat. I just spread my towel out and I was just like, well, I'm dead. But that was apparently just what the doctor ordered, because a few minutes later I got up, I felt so much better, and I went to bed. Oh, and there's hair stuff all over my ear. I brushed my hair, and I have these hair products that I should have been using this whole time. It's edge wax and stuff, but I'm usually too lazy to do all that. So I was like, I'm going to make my hair pretty because I don't know, because I feel like it. And then now it's everywhere because I've forgotten how to do these kinds of things. Yeah, we're drinking. Away from harbor. Ooh, I like your handle. Welcome. Can we do drinking? We can do drinking. And the rules are, first of all, there's no rules. You can just have a sip whenever you want to. But mostly it's that, Dobby, get out from under my desk. Stop it. He's going to go under there and he's going to try to eat something. So Eva, for you, it's going to be puff, puff, pass. For everybody else, though, whenever the chat jumps, you could take a shot or take a sip or whatever you're drinking. Or if you don't drink and you don't smoke, then of course, cheese. Cheese is the other option. These are the things that we've come up with so far. I like it. I like it. Ooh, I don't, honestly, I don't remember much of last Nano. Welcome. Physically exhausted today. I made 8 pie crusts. Dobby, if you don't quit it, I'm going to squeeze you. I mean, he's not even mad. This is what he wanted, to be honest. Went for a mile walk, socialized, and then we went out to dinner. But instead of the place 2 blocks away, we went to the place 5 blocks away, but still walked. Oh no, I haven't walked that much in forever. For the first time in forever. Don't mind my singing. I really shouldn't. Dobby's being a temperamental little turd. Also, my video that's oh, thank you. He just gave me a little kiss. My next video that's coming out, Dobby it's mostly just Dobby. So yeah, I tried to do a pep talk, but most of it's just Dobby terrorizing me. So you're welcome. Highs and hellos. Fine day, exhausted too. What you're writing tonight? Yes. What is everyone writing? Oh, don't scratch me. I thought you liked this. Just in case, welcome. Howdy, fellas. Finally got back to normal chaos writing this evening. I like it. 80% of the damn fine day. Oh, I just react the same way if Dobby kissed me too. I mean, sometimes I vacillate with him between I will murder you and come here, you're disgusting, it's cute. And yeah. S.E. Houston, working on my 3rd book in my series. Very exciting, very fun. Piper remains unimpressed. Why are you so cute, though? Honestly. What am I supposed to do with this? All hail the feline overlord. Oh, no scratches. Okay, we're putting you down. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. He wants something and I don't know what it is, so I'm going to have to figure that out at some point in time. I'm writing my Nano, doing the cheesy vampire romance, and then D&D prep because breakfast session tomorrow. Oh, that sounds fun. And first of all, vampire stuff is just absolutely some of my favorite stuff, so no shade there. Trying to get the cat hair off of my person because otherwise my nose gets itchy. I need to take out my trash. Okay. Oh, I need to get timers up. I'll do that. This is StreamYard. Where are we? Also working on the 3rd book of a series. Ooh, come back. Chat jumped. So I don't know if y'all heard the bell, but Piper's shall we? Just a minute. So that'll be, I guess, my first assignment for the sprint is to take the doggo OUT, try and figure out what the cat wants, and get some water. Anything else is going to be gravy. She just went and got her. She rang the bell, and then she went and got her crate like she's pouting. She's mad at me. I'm writing a spin-off story to the one I finished and sent Friday morning. Ooh, that sounds fun. Holly and Blood. Ooh. I'm working on finishing up a critique read and then hopefully getting that feedback all tidy and delivered. We'll see how it goes. Love it. I'm writing feedback on my student's personal narrative. Capitalize I and the first letter of each sentence. Your story needs a beginning, middle, and end. Copy and paste. Listen here. You are Jules, right? You prefer to go by Jules or Dawdling Writer? Tells me. If you would like to remind me that stories need a beginning, middle, and end, twould be swell. Do you have room in your class for one more? Nope, that's next month's project, so I will be full in holiday mode. Woo-hoo. Mallory, welcome, welcome. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, everyone. I'm finishing up dinner and then I'll be writing. Yay. Also, I have a question for the tarot cards when we get to that point in the stream. Okie dokie. Choose your deck. I have the Huge, and we will do that when we get back from our first sprint. A retelling of the mermaid with deep sea oil drilling in the Arctic. Ooh, away from harbor. That is fantastic. What are the tears? No tears. What happened? How can I help? Could be the same feedback I wanted to give to shared works in my undergrad creative writing course. No joke. Oh, uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I am getting... Oh, I have so many windows open, y'all. I haven't... So you remember how I was telling y'all how many windows I had open last time? I haven't actually closed any windows since then. Yes, ma'am, I heard you. It'll be just a moment. How did I raise such a bossy, spoiled child in 6 months? I don't understand. Ooh, wait, jumped. The chat didn't jump. I jumped too far. I would love to read something like that. Me too, samesies. Please, for the love of all that is holy, teach them how to use quotes. I was asked to read a story, but I couldn't because the dialogue was inside colons? What? No. Say it ain't so. A friend of mine did a sci-fi entitled Little Space Mermaid. Ooh. That sounds amazing. Yes. I am sad that Holly and Blood isn't ready at all. Piper's very impatient today. She is. I don't know if y'all can hear her ringing the bell, but she's like, ma'am, right meow. And I took her out not that long ago. I don't get it. Okay. We're going to sprint so I can do the things before I get in trouble because I've already been apparently reprimanded twice. So as usual, we will start with a 15-minute sprint. Here we go. Dobby, out from under the desk, sir. I swear. It's like herding cats. Get it? Because he's a cat. Share my screen. Yes, ma'am, I heard you. Okay. We will begin sprinting in 3, 2, and 1. Sorry, y'all. I got a little scrambled there. How did everybody do? Yay for sprint 1. I took the dog out. I figured out why the cat was mad. And, I scared my neighbor, and my neighbor scared me because we took our dogs out at the same time. So that happened. And then I put some peanut butter cups in the freezer. And so I have those as a snack. And I filled up my water bottle. So, and then I started putting in chapters to the video because I'd been supposed to do that for a while, but things got crazy. I'm going to try to find my place in the chat. Yes, I go by Jules, and I would heartily recommend staying out of the chaos that is public classrooms until the children have recovered from 2 years of doing whatever the hell they wanted to on Zoom. Oh, yeah. Valid point. Super valid. She said, there's no reason for that. You know what? There's no reason for that. What the heck? Have they never read a book? Even books with poorly written dialogue and dialogue tags would show better. Anyway, no. It's not my fault. I'm a terrible writer with very high standards. I don't believe you're a terrible writer. I don't believe that. Okay, so if you have high standards, then by default your writing can't be very bad. It maybe doesn't live up to your own expectations of yourself, but that doesn't make it inherently bad. So jot that down. We had one round of dialogue punctuation instructions, but it hasn't stuck yet. Oof. I'm a desperate reader, # greedy reader. Love it. Why are you guys, I guess, from the US spelling it Anderson? His name is H.C. Anderson. I missed something. Also, I can't spell, so I don't know if that's an American thing or not. But also, my parents grew up in the British system, so sometimes, like, the things that I do spell, I spell like I'll crisscross them without rhyme or reason. How is the beach? Oh, yeah, the beach. Obviously, you can tell where my head was at. How's the break? Or did you just keep writing too? Did we jump into a sprint with no Chandra? I just refreshed to make sure I wasn't stuck. Yeah, so I said a sprint because little Miss Piper here was like, we are going OUT right now. She like rang the bell twice and she was like, I was like, damn, okay. So we did that. Ugh, it's you again, sir. No. Ooh, also, I don't know if y'all were here when I was talking about how I was trying to get the Wheel of Time. And so the first book, Eye of the World, and then Dune Messiah. And it was taking forever. I got them both yesterday at the same time, like within 2 hours of each other. And I'm like, so now I have to read, like, one's 30 hours and the other one is like 9 hours. So I have to read both of those. No, Dobby, absolutely not. I have to read both of those in 2 weeks. I'm probably going to try and do it faster. I mean, I've got to try and do it faster. I also feel bad because there's like 3 people waiting for my copy. That's not all the people that are waiting. There are more people waiting, but there's 3 people specifically waiting for my copy. So I'm like, chop chop. Ooh, cook dinner, eating dinner now. Listen, for my dinner, I got the Thomas's English muffin thingies. and I put them in the toaster oven, and then I put spaghetti sauce. Don't judge me. It's all I have. I put spaghetti sauce on them, and then cheese, and then like some Italian herbs, like fresh herbs. And I made like mini personal pizzas, and it was so tasty. Anyway, Dobby, stop it. I swear. Has a bit about how our words create our realities. I'm a terrible writer. I mean, I agree with Eva. Also, I say that has to be some of the best dialogue. So jot that down. I don't know why. So jot that down is apparently my thing today. I apologize. She had to take the pub. Yes, I did. Yes, you did. She was like over there just ringing the bell and then being like, she was like leaning into the hallway to see if I was coming. I'm like, yes, I hear you. I'm on my way. I have to go to an HOA meeting in an hour or so. Ooh, I'm sorry. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome, welcome. Laura, hello. Highs and hellos. Matilda Hirth? Hirth? You are not late, and welcome. And I'm sorry for butchering your name. Highs and hellos. All the hellos. Petra. Tell me if I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm messing everyone's name up today. That was our first sprint. That was 15 minutes. I do have a tarot reading to do. I also wanted to mention I'm going to keep it to one tarot reading per break because of Nano. I want to make sure that we get lots of sprinting in. Eva's about a third of the way through reading this story. Got 511 words, just past 31K. Awesome. That's at 511 in 15 minutes. I just can't word today. That's awesome. I'm being interviewed by Barrett on 12/16, and I'll be on Critique Group Live on 1/6. Ooh, that's exciting. 481, got a solid start. Killed it. I got no words. Finished eating and got about 100 words. Awesome. 250, killing it out here. 314, look at y'all. Doing so good. Highs and hellos. Keeping on top of my calendar takes hours today for some reason. It do be like that sometimes. Why was Dobby mad? He emptied his bowl, and this time it was actually legitimately empty. So, I mean, I do apologize, Your Highness. And then just for good measure, I refilled the water dish. I think there was a little bit left in there, but when I gave up on trying to have separate water bowls for them, just it does not work. But whenever the dog drinks out of the bowl, even if it was completely full, she somehow manages to spill like 50% of the water, and Dobby absolutely will not drink off of the floor. So he has standards. Joined a bit late, so I had time to set up my notebook and open my document. Awesome sauce. Let's see. Stop eating paper. You are not hungry. He's been trying to... Oh, I figured out why he's also extra salty. I gave him his medicine today. Don't do it. And so he'll be salty probably today, tomorrow, maybe the next day a little bit. He's just like extra petty because, the drops on the back of their neck that they absolutely hate. Ooh, stickers. Love me some stickers. I don't know how far behind I am. 8:31. Okay, I'm really behind. I'm not going to be able to catch all the way up because we do need to keep on the sprinting. Watch part of Michelle Schusterman's video on the DOJ lawsuit against the Penguin Random House Simon & Schuster merger. Ooh. Isn't that something? Ooh, I have to watch that. I need to know. I hope they kill the merger. I think that'd probably be for the best as well. Thank you. I decided I washed it first and then I brushed it and I put product in, which makes all the difference in the world. And apparently at some point in time I forgot that. But thank you. I'm going to actually tie a scarf on the top too so it doesn't get like super smooshed when I sleep. Because I sleep like a... in class, so not actual writing right now, but good job everyone else. Ooh, ooh, Cece, welcome. And you are being productive, and I think it's actual writing if you're in class, so take that. A neighbor of mine distracted my writing earlier on, showing up at 1:40 a.m. to ask if I wanted a taste of quince jam he just made. That's fabulous, but also 1:40 in the morning for some jam. Was it good jam, though? Also, I've always wanted to try quince jam. My grandmother had a hedge of quinces growing next to her house, but she was like, maybe one day, and then she never got around to it. It was just too much. She was like, it's too much work. I really don't feel like it. I do have questions. A great guy, he is also a writer, poetry. Quince jam sounds like a thing that a poet would do. Quince jam is poetry, perhaps? Oh, I thought you were going to say his poetry is the jam. Don't mind me. English muffin pizzas are the best. Okay, so it's not just me. Hi, Natalie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so Natalie and I do flash fiction. We have a thing on Saturday on Natalie's channel, which is linked off of my recommended channels. So if you don't know, now you know. You should be there. It's a lot of fun. Putting kids to bed, maybe a sprint afterwards. Awesome sauce. Okay, here's our tarot question. So I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do our sprint number 2. My desk is overwhelmed, y'all. I feel like I say this every time, and it's always that way. Upside down question. Do I wait for the paperwork to come through first, or should I go ahead and have the difficult conversation with a potentially petty Priscilla? Ooh, petty Priscilla. Ooh, we start out with the star card. I want to say that's Aquarius. There's some balance happening there. The moon, which is it Pisces? I feel like it's Pisces. Okay. The 7 of Wands. The 10 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The 6 of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. I just need, okay. I was about to say we need 2 more cards, but nay. Destiny. And the Page of Wands. All right, so we start out with the star card. There's a lot of balance happening here. And I don't know, the word effortless kind of comes to mind, but also like carefree, just in the way that she's balancing things. It's not an anxious energy. There's also reflection. where you can see the overall picture and then the specific situation here. It's reflection. And also like a mirror image. Wow, obviously the mirror image and reflection, like I didn't think about it before I said it, but you catch my drift. But one part is like seeing the reflection, and the other part is realizing that there is a mirror image of like her hand is reaching into the bowl down here, and this is the view of the hand reaching into the bowl, if that makes sense. We have the Seven of Wands, which is in this situation feeling like, first of all, that looks like a pentacle in the middle, so it's like the earth energy in the wands, but also feeling surrounded and imprisoned almost. The Ten of Cups is like your emotional max and potentially well-being, but in this situation, it seems like the Ten of Cups is the pentacle here that's being threatened by the like almost like an imprisonment, being held hostage. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So it's like it's wiser energy than the wiser energy than a page, but still a little bit aggressive and forward, if that makes sense. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is it's like there's a sense of abundance here, but also the sense of the Page of Pentacles, of chasing the abundance and taking an action that leads to this stuck energy of what will people think of me, or the circus animal doing it for the money or the tangible real world gain. And here we have Destiny, which is like the thought is being woven by like the actions, and the actions are weaving, and the thought is weaving the actions, and the actions is weaving the thought, if that makes sense. It's a circle or a cycle. They feed into each other is what I'm trying to say. So part of that is the way that you feel about the situation. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is giving the vibe of like light it on fire. I think the bottom line from this is to be clear about that your actions align with your intentions, and don't stay stuck in a situation because you're not stuck. Don't feel imprisoned. Not don't feel imprisoned, but realize that feeling imprisoned isn't a fact. It is a feeling, and that you do have a way out of this situation. But be sure that your motivations are coming from the right place, and take the time to reflect on the situation. Approach it with balance and fairness, but before you have any kind of conversation, know what you want out of it, and make sure that your actions are a reflection of what you want out of the situation, so that you don't light the whole thing on fire. Because this here, the Page of Wands energy is young and, carrying a torch, and not necessarily mindful of what they're doing with the torch. They're just kind of walking on sunshine, but in an oblivious, the fool kind of way. So yes, make sure that before you have any kind of conversation, you're clear and aware of what your intentions are and what you want the outcome to be, and approach it with that in mind. Please let me know if you would like any clarification on anything. I would be happy to pull a clarifier. And y'all, Yuns, remember, I can do another read at the next break, but it will just be one because of Nano. I'm going to get our timer pulled up for our next sprint. Yeah. Oh, this cat hair is really doing me a murder. Okay. Pet tree. Oh, pet tree. Okay. Not that tree makes it the best pet. Well, you know me, I can't keep things alive, so. Matilda works just fine, or Bartholomew, I'll answer to anything at this point, is a big mood. Thank you all. It's okay. My baby Tux will hardly drink water out of the bowl, but if it's coming out of a faucet in the bathroom, she can't get enough of it. I had to start keeping my bathroom door closed because Dobby has two speeds. He either wants chilled, purified water from the fridge, or he likes to drink out of the toilet. And that's going to be a no from me. Ooh, there's a link here. Oh, okay, for that. That's for the video we were talking about. Yes, y'all should come join us. It's a blast. And it's a great way to branch out into and try different genres and different styles and different methods to writing scenes. So if you feel stuck and you just want to mix it up, come see us. I mean, if you just want to come see us, come see us. My cat is the same every evening. He sits in the bathtub and demands the faucet be turned on for his majesty. Maybe it's a tuxedo cat thing. That is hilarious. Hello, Barrett. Welcome. Highs and hellos. I'm going to try and skim through these really fast. Just in Case has the next reading, so I will hit that up next sprint. I'm going to pause there. We're going to do sprint number 2 for 20 minutes. Yes, I'm putting that up now so that I do not get carried away because y'all know me. And we will begin our next sprint. We're going to start in just a second. I'm going to just breeze through like a couple more comments, but then we're going to circle back up here so I don't lose my place. More highs and hellos, highs and hellos. My mother wants goats. My father disagrees. He'll probably lose, though. I mean, they cut the grass really well. Who's being read? I was reading for Jules. I'm here. I have some tea, and I'm ready for a bit of woo-woo. Yes! Get on in here. Hi, Portia. You are not late. You are perfectly on time. We just got sprint 1 done. We're about to sprint number 2. Am I that close to being caught up? Oh, I am that close to being caught up. Hold on. I'm going to catch up real fast. I feel like we can do this. This is doable. I'm a Pisces, so the moon makes sense. Interesting you said reflection. I am waiting on feedback from my teaching being observed. The conversation might burn some bridges, lighting things on fire. Ooh. I hope things go well. I hope that things work out for your greatest good. A bit of woo. Yes, we bring the woo-woo. I've been stalking you on the Insta DMs. Ooh, I sense a collaboration in the future. Just checking in. Awesome sauce. Lots of goats are a lot of work and need really good fences because their religion is get out of the fence and they are zealots. That's fabulous. The reading was, yes, we were talking about for Jules. And then thanks. Love the woo. Getting a card pull next. Oh, that would be for Justin. And we will do that next sprint break. Remember, y'all, we're doing 1 tarot reading per break just so that we can stay on track. This timer is from Laura Nettles. If you like the timers, you should go over there, show it some love, maybe add it to a playlist. You won't regret it. Eva's aiming for that 50% mark on the story, and by the end of the sprint, rubs hands together, you're going to smash it. Highs and hellos. Laura's editing all day while waiting on work. May take the night off. Do it. Take the night off. Yes, yes, yes. And we are caught up. Okie doke. I am scrolling back up so I don't lose the tarot reading because y'all know how I do. And then I forget who asked me, and then I absolutely lose my mind. And we will begin sprint number 2 in 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. My bad. Forgot I had the sound on my computer, my desktop. How did everybody do? Sorry for blowing out your eardrums. And I realized that I had said that Justin had the next reading, where Justin was just sharing a take on the reading, and thank you for letting me know. I often have the dumb. So there is a spot open if someone has a question they would like to throw in the chat. You can let me know if you would like True Black Tarot, vice versa, or the Steampunk deck, and then just drop that in with your question. Sun in Aries, rising in Leo, and moon in Leo. So your sun sign is who you are around people. Your rising sign is oh gosh, what is your rising sign? I don't remember what your rising sign is right now, but your moon sign is how you are by yourself. So Aries tends to be like powerful, kind of strong, forceful. And then Leo likes to be the center of attention. That doesn't mean you like to be the center of attention in all areas. It can mean that you like to be the center of attention in specific ways. Like for one Leo, it may be that when you're with your family, like you like to be surrounded by, like you like to have their full attention, or when you're with a partner, you like to have their full attention. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're outgoing and like surrounded by a crowd, if that makes sense. And we're a little behind. Oh, there we go. That's where we were. I keep getting these. These. Like, if you don't like it, then I'm like, why are you here? Oh, thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. The time and location of your birth determine your astrological natal chart, or the position of the celestial bodies. The zodiac signs come into play as houses and are supposed to influence positions of your life. Portions. To basically the alignment of the planets and how they affect different aspects of you. Precisely. My hubby and I have almost identical charts because we were born 84 hours apart. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, planets and also sort of directions, like your rising sign is the one that was just coming over the horizon at the time in place of birth, and the mid-heaven was directly above. Great explanations, y'all. Linda Goodman's Sun Signs is a great book. Well, I haven't read that one. I'll have to check it out. Want to dig into astrology a bit more? Yes, I would like to. I'm much more on the tarot side, like intuitive reading, than I am on astrology, but I do like both. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. I bought a general guide a few days ago, but one can never have too many books. This is a fact. Awesome sauce. We have 6 pockets of 6. What the heck, y'all? I really can't read. 6 packets of hot cocoa mix that expire at the end of the month. I've now made it my mission to have a cup a night. I actually am thinking that I might do that. And I also have giant marshmallows, so I might add those in. I just need to do my food journal because I did eat those peanut butter cups. So maybe I'll save the hot cocoa for tomorrow so that I can make it truly extravagant. Although I got this creamer. I'm like talking super fast, but I got this creamer and it is like the mocha peppermint creamer. So maybe I will put that in my hot chocolate because I don't like it in coffee. But it does taste good, but it's not right for coffee. It's too minty for coffee. I will be either diabetic or sleep deprived by the end of this challenge / adventure. Okay, but here's another way that you can make use up the hot cocoa is if you do coffee in the morning. I don't know if you're a coffee drinker, but if you do coffee, instead of using milk or water, make your hot chocolate with coffee. You're welcome. I also approve this plan. It was cool, but I spent way too much of my earnings on crystals because discount, true facts. And now I have 4 kids and the crystals are all packed away in boxes so nobody breaks them. Also big facts. I have a beautiful piece of labradorite in my windowsill that I can't get to because a spider decided to make a home on it, and I'm absolutely petrified of arachnids. So that's my life now. Laugh at your hot cocoa packets and bust out the big canister of cocoa mix. Oh, I laugh at. Listen, some of us. I tried so hard to talk Ricky into the Costco hot cocoa for nuclear fallout, and he kept blathering on about diets and other boring drivel. Truly boring dribble. Also, I made pie both yesterday and today, so my blood sugar is also a wreck. Yeah, it's nano. Nothing that you do during nano counts. Also, I haven't made chocolate pie in a while, and I might do that. Sounds kind of... Ooh, maybe I'll make a lemon pudding pie. That would be nice. We'll take that challenge with you. I compromised and threw a Twixt into the cart at Aldi. Ooh, I want to get one of the advent calendars from Aldi, but when I went, I didn't see any. Because discount is the best excuse there is, I work at a bakery. Yeah. I'm so jealous. But expiration dates are just guidelines. It depends on what it is. Like, I have cheese. It was supposed to be good through next month, and it had mold on it. And I'm not one of those people who can, like, if I see a colony, it will not, no, I can't. So, I mean, if there are people on here who like it, no shade. I just physically am unable to can. So, it does sound, it's good. Stir the hot cocoa with the Twix bar. I like this plan. I want to go to Moon's house for pie and Maggie's house for apple turnovers and cheesecake spread. Oh, that sounds really good. I actually need to make a pumpkin pie. I need to get a new stove before Thanksgiving so that I can actually stand to bake and like cook and do all the fun things. Anyway, sidebar. I made apple crumble pie and pumpkin. Oh, apple crumble pie is... I should learn to make that. I make really good pumpkin pie, but I've never made apple crumble. And yes. What? Maggie, what is this witchcraft you speak of? Narrator. Barrett went to the pantry to get a Twix, and all was right with the world. You're killing me, Moon. I made hot cocoa. Chandra, stop judging me. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Listen, I applaud. Okay, so here's my truly sinful and decadent hot chocolate recipe. So with coffee as the base, 1 packet of hot cocoa mix, and then stuff the top with marshmallows. Add a little bit of milk if it's too hot, and then, but before you add the milk, drop in a couple of Hershey's Kisses. You can do whatever flavor you like, but I like the white chocolate peppermint ones, and just drop those in and then let them melt, and then cover the top with marshmallows. Believe me, Barrett, I am not judging you. Yeah, sorry about the sound. That was me having the dumb and forgetting that I had the speaker on from my desktop and I need adult supervision. And I'm so far behind on the comments. I apologize, y'all. Bought Halloween chocolates for my reward system. Big mistake. There are no chocolates and no work. I guess I'll just have to buy more. Yeah, that sounds valid. Almost done editing the vlog. Ooh, I need to edit my vlog. But yay, Laura. Get it? It's like Jim Hendrix bootleg tape for a second there. My bad, y'all. I suck. It really was, though. I'm so sorry. 380 feedback. Yeah, I'm not good at this. 238, 380, 238, 731. Sorry, I'm shouting. Holy Toledo, that's insane. 219. Y'all are killing it out here. Can I get a general steampunk opinion? Yes, you absolutely can. All right, so I've got one question, Spence's question for this one, and then I will do Matilda's question next break. Let's see how we're doing. We are still behind on the chat, so I'm just going to jump ahead. 991. Y'all are blowing my mind. 640. I would call rising sign first impressions. Ooh, I like that, Moon. That's awesome. I cleaned up some YouTube stuff and started trying to stretch what the next website edits will look like. Sketch. Anyway, I speak English. I'm Scorpio with all the things being Scorpio, also, or Libra. About as good as my retention is in the area of astrology is valid. Rising signs is social persona or stress mask persona. Okay. I hate website work. Boo. Yeah, I started looking at one and I've done nothing with it. It's still just sitting there. Oh, and we have more comments from people who absolutely love my tarot reading. Should I do one for them? I'm just kidding. We are out of popovers. Dang it. I'm a Sag sun with Pisces rising and moon. I have a ton of Sag in my charts, so I think I'm literally fire, water, I'm whiskey. Oh, gosh. Hold on. I need to do a thing real quick. Okay. I did do a thing. Oh, I missed. Nia. Hi, Nia. I'm two different places in the chat. Don't mind me. All right. So, while we are still about 10 minutes behind, popovers. Why did I even move to this state? I'm a sun Cancer, moon Libra, and rising Aries. I have no idea what that means. Well, when you're by yourself, you may be a little bit indecisive. I can tell you that much. I'm all Libra and rising Aries. Y'all, when I was brushing my hair, my Apple Watch was like, looks like you're taking a walk. Maggie, no popovers. Where's the love? Okay, I'm going to go back up and do these tarot questions. Did I scroll too far? Yes, I did. You best believe I did. Okay, here we go. Can I get a general steampunk opinion? Okay, we're going to start out with a general steampunk opinion. We'll get Matilda's reading on the next break after the sprint. I haven't done a general in a little while. Okay, we're starting off with the 8 of Wands. Can you see that okay? You know that Ed Sheeran song from The Hobbit? Queen of Cups. Three of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. Two of Cups, the Star, Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups, Death, and the Ace of Wands. So the Eight of Wands for me is generally feeling surrounded or attacked, or like there are enemies everywhere, but it's a feeling, it's not a fact. The Queen of Cups is balance and taking what you want out of a situation. The Three of Pentacles, I think it's interesting because in the middle here, she's holding tarot cards, and over here, he's holding a drawing. And then the girl on the far side is hanging up a pentacle. And it's like putting the finishing touches on a project. We have the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a way of thinking. We have the Two of Cups, which is balance. It can indicate a romantic relationship or just a balanced friendship relationship, but it's definitely the masculine and feminine in balance. We have the Star card, which I really like this card. And I'm trying to think of what sign it is, and I never have that my book next to me, and I don't know why. I want to say it's Aquarius energy. So even though there's balance between the masculine and feminine, there's also the strong feminine energy here, but Aquarius is air. We have the Ten of Wands. So she's beginning, and it's hard to say. So when you have tens, first of all, you have two tens in here. But tens are like the end of a cycle, and whenever you're ending a cycle, you're also beginning a new one. So wands would be fire, and there's the aspect of passion, and then swords are thought and like the logical approach to things. So there's the end of a way of thinking, but there's also the end of I don't want to say passion. But it's like, oh, okay, duh. So with the Three of Pentacles, like putting the finishing touches on something, you're wrapping up a passion project. You're putting the finishing touches on it. The Four of Cups is a bit of wistfulness here, looking at what has been rather than what is. And the Death card is, once again, the end of a cycle, wrapping things up, moving on to something new, because death is always followed by rebirth. And the Ace of Wands, which is the start of a new passion project or something, finding something else to be passionate about, but starting the cycle over. So there's a lot in here about where you choose to focus your attention and how you feel about the situations that you are in, and the joy of ending something, and the mental uncomfortableness that comes from also changing something, because then you're starting in a new direction. So everything's changing all at once, but at the same time, that is part of the flow, part of the balance, where you create and you perfect and you finish something, and then you start something else. And it is that cycle. But also that speaks to the masculine energy being the do work, get it done, and then the feminine energy that is the creative force behind it, that it's not waiting for something to come in, but rather, well, I mean, yes, the feminine is waiting, but not like an impatient waiting. It's like the openness to receive the creativity and express it. versus the masculine is like, I'm going to make this happen. And when they work together in tandem, it is a beautiful thing. So it's being able to release the wistfulness of wrapping things up and moving on to other projects while embracing the process that is this cyclical nature of life, and being excited about the new passion projects that present themselves to you, the new things in life to be passionate about as you continue on your journey. Let me know if that makes sense. And if you need any clarification on anything, I will be happy to clarify. And I just keep the spread to the side in case of questions, in case we need to see the cards again. Okay. Oof. Here we are. We're doing pretty good on time. Let me grab another timer. I'm going to skip ahead and just see where we are. Oh. Pretty far behind. Okay. Comments totally stopped while everyone listens to the reading. Yes, I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. That was kind of the song that popped into my head when I started the reading. It does and doesn't. I'm not finishing up any of my projects at the moment, but the beginning of November is when I do my New Year's cycle. So there's that. So I will tell you this. The stories come out. I don't know when. I don't know the when of when that experience happens. So it is a general spread, and maybe that like later you're just doing something and you're like, oh, that's what this was about. And yes, the song, I'll take one of those general opinion polls if there's time at the end. Oh, absolutely. So once we're done with the sprints, I don't mind to stick around and do more readings. We can absolutely do that. We're the chatty ones. Sprints are overrated. Keeps chatting. Once a nano hoe, always a nano hoe. His mood. Everyone was around when the term nano hoe was used, one of the original hoes, if I remember correctly. Can we bring that back? Y'all are nano superstars. I'm also reading the conversation backwards, which is kind of fun. Something sounds delicious. Finish editing the vlog. Yay. Chili pie or kidney and chorizo pie. I've never had kidney. I don't know about the whole organ meats thing. I don't really like things that taste like super meaty, if that makes sense. Maybe gamey is the right word. It's custard pie made with navy beans, cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla. I actually taste a bit like sweet potato. Ooh. It sounds finished. Ooh, Portia, careful. I'll make you adopt me. Coffee. Is it like bean water? It's absolutely bean water. Just bean pie. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm with you. I'm told I make really good bean pie. There are never any left. My husband and co ate 3 pies. One Thanksgiving. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna need to come over for that. Scorpio married a Virgo, 2 Sagittarius kids. That's funny because I have a Scorpio brother, Virgo sister, and my parents are both Sagittarius. I am a Libra. Eva, considering the menu, maybe you should stop by your house first. My Cancer. Okay, I think this is back to where we were, and then we were doing the readings. So I've got another general with true black. Oof, I just had a feeling like something was crawling up my leg. Hi, Mia. Ooh, Barrett liked the Twixt in Cocoa and will never eat a Twixt normally again. I like it. Put my Twixt in the fridge or freezer. Not sure I would like them melted. Yeah, that's what I was doing with my peanut butter cups, because they also come out of the packing better if they're frozen. I'm scrolling backwards in the comments so I can get to where the other request was. Okay, here we go. True black. Will my mental health improve? That will be our question for the next break. We are going to begin sprint 3 momentarily. Let me just get this timer pulled up. All right, and we will begin our sprint in 3, 2, and 1. Y'all, how'd everybody do? Oh, my bad. I got words this time. I got quite a few words, and I'm excited about them. Actually, I need to continue this scene because it's going quite well. I got 432 words in the last 12 minutes-ish. So, yay. You know when your doggos snore so loud they wake themselves up? Let's see, that was from 10:02 p.m. So we started at 9:42 p.m. Okie doke. Now let's jump into these comments. Okay. We've got Stream Hoppers United. Whoop, whoop. Spooky Forest. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Laura does a fantastic job. Away from Harbor, past 32,000, and just feel kind of done writing for the night, but never done vibing. Whoop, whoop. 32K in 9 days is mind-blowing. You deserve to be done for the night. Nice job. Yes, all of this. Did 9K yesterday for some unknown reason. Congratulations. That's fantastic. It's nice, though, when the inspiration bug just bites you. I found that I have a hard time starting writing in the day and a harder time stopping, no matter how much I should. Hi, Aphrodite. Welcome, welcome. Highs and hellos. I've been stream hopping all day. What are you guys working on? We've been writing stuff and doing some tarot and getting into people's business. Let's see. I was going to sleep myself. Thanks for the sprint. You're welcome. And the tarot reads to watch. I'll read the final story I need to read for Critique Group Live tomorrow in time for Thursday stream. Whoop, whoop. Been in edit mode today mostly. Gonna try to go to bed early tonight. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna be, my plan is to be in bed by 11 because this morning was a bit of a trial. That song, I See Fire, was next on my playlist. What? Stop it. I'm done. Okay. Alrighty then. 566 words, killing it. Laura's subtitling the vlog. Do those words? I think those words count, to be quite honest. Highs and hellos. 911. I just got really, really cold out of nowhere. Like, I was fine 1 minute and now I can't stop shaking. Are you okay? Can we get you anything? A cup of tea? Ooh, that's what I need to do instead of my hot chocolate. Maybe a cup of tea. I never did put my thingamajiggies in. I started prepping my video that I uploaded. I'll probably finish that up before I go to bed. Maybe, I don't know, because I'm really in the swing of where I'm writing and I want to get more words in. I was going to say tea, but maybe hot chocolate, but I didn't put my calories in is where I was going, so I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm recommending tea. Mallory, take care of yourself, please. We need you. Chandra's name has come up in my life several times lately. Songs by people named Chandra, songs named Chandra, story character named Chandra. Chanda, no R, random. That is random. It's very random. There's not very many of us, I feel. Better than Better than doggo snores when a baby farts so loudly they startle themselves. Those are great. Dinner was consumed and tea has been obtained. Yay, tea. I think I should do some tea. And this time I won't break my tea steeper open like I did last time, which was really upsetting. Dinner was consumed. Tea, but yes. Another character in a short story was Chandy. Someone used to call me that when I was a little kid. Oh no, you need a fluffy blanket. Yes, you need an hoodie. Trending, I guess. That is super random though, because I really do feel like there's not a lot of us. Spence got 500 that sprint, and I'm just gonna keep going because I'm close to my word count goal for the night. Ooh, ooh. 431 that sprint, 291. Y'all are doing great. And distracted by kitten, valid. I got 1. I'm just waiting for it to work. The blanket, the fuzzy blanket. Gotcha. Eva hit the 45% mark. So you were wanting to get to 50%, right? Because we do have one more sprint. Just hopping in, Madeline James writes, welcome, welcome. My plan is to make it up till 11. I keep crashing so early, right? That is a mood. I almost fell asleep on the couch before this, and I was like, no, you better get up. You better do some things. So I got up and I edited a video, and that's when I washed my hair and brushed it. I literally finished brushing my hair a minute before the stream started. But I was like, you have to get up or you're going to fall asleep, and then you won't sleep good tonight. Made my new channel banner. Now I'm going to have to size it to death. Big mood. Those can be such a pain. Done for the night, guys. Got gym at 5 in the morning. Happy writing all. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you wake up and do that. I used to, and I miss it, but I'm also not motivated enough to actually do the work and get up. But proud of you. Have a good workout. Have a wonderful evening. I put in my snippet teaser vid for Uncharted on my channel a few minutes ago. Ooh, Aphrodite. I'm gonna have to go watch that. Headed off for a shower. If I'm not back before the end, y'all have a good evening. Have a good shower, Jules. That sounds very relaxing. I'm sad I missed the earlier part of the stream. Seems like a fun group. We are a fun group, but we do this on Tuesday nights. We're either here on YouTube or on Twitch. I pre-schedule them for the month so you can see the nights that we're here on YouTube. You'll see at the beginning of the month, and then the other nights we're on Twitch. So you should definitely come join us. We have a jolly good time. We all need hoodies. Yes, hoodies all around. What are hoodies? Is it like a Snuggie? It's like a hoodie, but bigger, and then like a Snuggie, but it's more like a hoodie design. And it comes down mine comes down probably mid shins to my shins. And it's got a huge pocket for snacks. I don't know that that's what it was intended for, but I say it's for snacks. And if I'm sitting in my chair, I can pull my knees up on the chair like this and pull it over my knees and still have plenty of room. It's marvelous. And it's so cozy. I start the day off with it, and then I have to take it off by the time I get my coffee because I get too warm. Working on the 3rd book. Yes. New release video. Finished uploading so I can post it. Yay. Yeah, definitely come join us. We would love to have you. Highs and hellos. Wanted to get done. I'm just moving slower than I wanted to, but it's fine. My goal is Sunday, so I got time. Oh yeah, you're killing it. Good night. Everyone is so busy tonight. I feel like a slacker. No. Rest is productivity. I'm changing into my hoodie. You've inspired me. Oh, you have an hoodie? Oh, that makes me so happy. My friend got me one for my birthday. This would be nice. Love how long baby fart has stayed on the screen. Oh, I didn't even realize that I had done that, but that is hilarious. Now we're going to do that tarot question. This one's with True Black. And then we will get into our last sprint. And then I know, Eva, you had a tarot question, so we will do that after we hit our last sprint, just so that people who are needing to be productive, we don't hold up their productivity. And then if anybody else wants one, I will be here. I can stay up till 11 doing tarot readings. So if anyone else wants one and we've still got time and it's before 11, I'm happy to do so. And the question is, will my mental health improve? We have the 6 of Wands. Good night, Moon. I didn't. I'm sorry. The way that came out, that's not what I. The youngest has a gray hoodie. Ooh, I have the one with pandas on it. Okay. We have death. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. We have the High Priestess. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Wands. We need 2 more cards here. Oh, but we got 4 and we are not taking all of those. I said 2 cards, please, and thank you. Use fewer words. Wow. This deck is being petty. I said use fewer words, and it said, you didn't like the 4 cards? Here's 5. We have the Empress. No, I'm not fitting to fight with True Black. Y'all know. We have the Emperor. We have the Devil. All right, we're going to have to readjust here. This deck is petty sometimes. We have Strength. And we have the 7 of Wands. So there's some Leo energy at the beginning with the 6 of Wands. I'm also getting like the Lioness for Strength. There's also the flags. I'm not sure about those. I've not seen it in this context. We have Death. Which, you can see the like writing behind it. You can't really see it. Well, yeah, you can see it a little bit there. But there's also the writing behind. Death is the beginning, is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. There's a key up here, and there's also this skull here from the hand that he's holding is bleeding, but there's a flower growing out of it. We have the Knight of Pentacles. He's also reading a book, and you can see there's the nature symbolism here of the antler, the crown of antlers. We have this mouse with the swords over it, like it almost seems like trapped and definitely like in peril. We have the Hanged Man, which is seeing a different perspective or a change of perspective. We have the High Priestess, which is a strong feminine energy. There's also Pendulum, which is a tool for a divination tool, and the pomegranate, which is a symbol for fertility, and I would say like fertility is more of like a creative symbol of the ability to create. And there's some kind of like woven patterns in the background there. You can see it. So all those little strands and threads running behind her, like connecting things. We have the 8 of Swords, which implies, again, that it's the same. These are in the same wheelhouse, right? The impending doom sense. We have the 9 of Wands, which is this wolf here in the woods and in a very defensive stance. We have the Empress, which is a receiving energy. Think of the High Priestess and the Empress being on the same kind of level as far as the feminine energy. And here, like, she's holding this pentacle almost that is like a fruit, and it's actually growing. But she's not working for it. She's just here chilling. So there's that. There's almost this energy of listen. We have the Emperor here, which is like this very wise masculine energy. He is writing with one hand and then balancing these, like, it's almost like Tetris in the other hand, like trying to fit everything together, calculating and recalculating and like shaping this image in his mind. We have the Devil, which is being tied to things that no longer serve us. It can also be a Capricorn energy. And then we have the Strength card, which is she's breaking the arrows in one hand. There's a wheat sheaf in the other hand. There's like weapons behind her and the snake at her feet. This is like walking through, I want to say, the valley of the shadow of death, which is interesting because we also have the Death card on the board, and death is change. Also, the Hanged Man being a change of perspective. And like I said before, the energy of listen. In response to, will your mental health improve? Dami, why is your foot wet? Why are you getting your wet foot on my card? Sorry. With regard to, will your mental health improve? There's something for you to do here. It's not a matter of your mental health improving on its own. There are some times when we need help, and the energy of listening is around listening to your body, listening to the messages that the things that your body is trying to tell you, the things that you're thinking and feeling, where the difficulties are coming from, and realizing that you don't have to do this all by yourself. The sensation of impending doom and not having any way out. The change in perspective here is to realize that these are messages. It's not that your emotions or your feelings are bad. It's that they're trying to tell you something. And the thing about being tied to the way of thinking and needing that change of perspective is that mental health doesn't just improve independent of things changing in your life. So what are the aspects in which you need to make changes? Is it that you need support? Is it that you need therapy, medication? You need to talk to your doctor. Something has to change, and your mental health will improve if you change something. And the what needs to change is in the messages in the way that you're feeling, in the strength that you feel you have to have, the reason that you feel you have to do all of this by yourself, to examine what that is and where that comes from. And in that, you may find some answers, but there's also that change of perspective and allowing things to come into your life that will make it better. You do not have to do this by yourself. And this energy within this context, because this card did come up in one of the previous readings, this is again emphasizing the feeling of having to do everything alone and really feeling isolated and surrounded. And I would just want to once again emphasize the change of perspective is that you are not alone and you don't have to fix this alone. And even though your mental health will not improve independent of change, there is the option for it to improve. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you would like any clarifiers. And to the True Black Tarot deck, I'm sorry I tried to tell you what to do. That was totally my bad. Good night, Laura. And I saw that Laura's video did come out and is ready for viewing. The deck said, "You gonna hear all of this." It really did, though. I shouldn't have tried to step in there. This is the first tarot reading I've seen. So cool. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you got to see it. It is True Black is kind of, I wouldn't say it's petty, but like tough love, but sometimes a little petty. You're welcome, Mathilda. And, as always, if you have questions, if you need clarifiers, if you need another reading, you can always come back and find me. I do this, I always do readings on Tuesday nights, so you are definitely welcome. The cards, we open with death. Well, darn. Yeah, I think people are really intimidated by the death card in general, a lot because of how it's presented in popular media. And it's always like people have the Hanged Man and death, and they're like, oh, very ominous. And it's like, no, the Hanged Man is a change of perspective, and death is end of something, the beginning of something new. I think we're ready for our final sprint of 15 minutes. Well, you know what? Let's do a 10-minute one. I think, first of all, I'm a little bit tired. And second, that way we'll have a little bit more time to chat at the end. Let me get this banner. Actually, I can change the banner from over here. Why do I make my life so complicated sometimes? Oh, it's already set to 10 minutes. Okay. And with that, we will begin the next sprint. Sharing screen. All right. We will begin our next sprint in 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. That was sprint number 4. How did everybody do? I did really well. I'm not sure exactly how many words I got. I definitely am on a roll tonight. I have a great direction for the story. So I got 350 words exactly. Add that to my count. I'm at 11,000. I'm a little bit. I need about 800 more words to hit par for the day. Let us get into these comments. I like to see the death card in a reading. Change is what usually welcomed. It's good to be able to welcome change. I have a hard time with change myself. But, the Tower card is the other one that people get really nervous about. For me, the Tower card, I'm just like, ugh, here we go again. Because it's definitely, for me, a message of, hey, you can get with the program and be a reed in a stream, or you can be a stick in the mud and get bulldozed. And, yeah. There are much worse cards in the Minor Arcana than Death and the Hanged Man and the Devil. Yeah. I think people just have a strong association with it. The Hanged Man, not so much. It's funny how different you can see the challenges that everyone faces based off of what cards are difficult for them. I definitely think that's true, and it's different for everyone. Yes, Laura, have a good night. I think you left before our last sprint, but I hope that you have a good rest. I just messaged people that entire time. That is valid. I guess I'm done working for tonight. Ooh, ooh. Got 292. Nailed it. Did nothing. I mean, you did, because you've been killing it today. So a break was well in order. Dobby, you cannot come up on my desk, okay? He does this thing where when I'm scooting him back, he straightens his back legs and just leans into my hand like this, and he will not stop. But he always loves me with his claws, and it's so aggressive. I'm like, please stop. Eva, did you want that general, and did you want it with true black? Let me know. At 20 minutes till 11, I can do another reading. Maggie's off for a good sleep. Have a wonderful evening. Ooh, it's been a long time since 5 a.m. I would say so. Dobby is welcome all places. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Depends on where his claws are. I, for one, welcome our Dobby overlord. Y'all can have as much as you want of Dobby wherever you would like him to be, as long as you send me Band-Aids. Sure. 208 outline words. That is awesome. You as well. Have a lovely week. Eva, I'm just assuming that you do want a reading and you want it in true black, because that's how I read that. So sorry, I'm about to tell your business if that's not what you wanted. You speak now or forever hold your peace. Scooch this over. After this, I'm going to go to bed because I need to read some more. I'm reading The Eye of the World, which is the first Wheel of Time book. It is 30 hours, so I need to get some in tonight before I get super sleepy and go to bed. But I'm also going to have a snack maybe while I do that. That sounds nice and refreshing. That was about Dobby being welcome sometimes, but yes, that too. LOL. All right, we have the 8. Yes, the 8 of Pentacles. It's just a trad book I'm supposed to be reading. It's been good, a good year. I'm in chapter 2 somewhere. Cool beans. Oh, it's a trad book you're supposed to be reading. Hey, well, if you want a if you want a buddy read, I am reading it right now, so we can just, like, keep it going. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles in here. We have the Queen of Swords. Oh gosh, this card is my Why Are You Hurting Your Own Feelings card. I'm going to head out so I can shower and have my nighttime tea. Thanks so much for hosting. I got all that done. Yay. Thank you for coming, Portia, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy your shower and your bedtime routine and your nighttime tea. That sounds fabulous. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Fool. We would, if you please, I would like 4 more cards. Don't do this to me. I mean, please just do what you think is best. Me trying not to tell True Black what to do. I think I'll watch the series and read it later. The Mister is a huge fan of the series. I want to watch it with him. Valid. That's why I was trying to get this book, because I was like, I want to read it before I watch the series so that I can be salty at the end, because we all know that's what's going to happen. We have the King of Pentacles. Three more cards if you... Okay. We got the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. And we just need one more card. Hi, Diana. You made it before the end. Yes, we're wrapping up with our last tarot reading. And we have the 10 of Wands. So many cards. Yeah, my spread is usually 10, and it's like a think of it like a storyboard. Chatty like moi. Yes, a little bit. But it's your reading too, so the deck has to be chatty. Also, it's probably like, from when I tried to tell the deck what to do, and it was like you thought. So we started off with the 8 of Pentacles, which is taking things out of the thought world and bringing them into the physical world. We have the 2 of Pentacles, which is, there's also the world in here. So it's like, where do you place your priorities? Which is not how I usually get the 2 of Pentacles, but ooh. There's like a bunch of honeybees around the world on the bottom, and there's just one honeybee up at the top. So it's like, good night, Madeline. Thank you for coming, and have a wonderful evening. I know it is getting pretty late. Like, being in your own world, seeing things your own way. We have the Queen of Swords, which is my Why Are You Hurting Your Own Feelings card. We have the 6 of Cups, which is... Oh, these are all little gold candies, like butterscotch candies and paper. The song that popped into my head is Sex and Candy. So if you haven't heard that song, you should probably go listen to it. I'm not sure what that means. It's not really my business. But I would say it's positive. It also is within the Pentacles sphere, so there's that. We have the Knight of Swords, which is, it's kind of a writer energy, a warrior energy, but like thoughts. Because the swords are the thinking card. I'm here to hear Chandra read Eva for filth. Filth, y'all. Oh boy. We have the Fool, which is, of course, starting off a new journey in a childlike energy, which can be, so there's like these, I would almost want to call them angel wings. So they're not really visible to the naked eye, but they are there. That's like protection. And this, there's like lily pads and lilies, and the kid's not even like touching the water, just like walking there with the butterfly right here in the middle of space, so we can't see anything. And then there's like doves flying around. This is real innocent, new energy that's coming into that looks creepy AF. The shade. Sex and candy is where we're at. Perfect timing. LOL. We have the King of Pentacles, which is interesting because we have the hammer that we started off with, the Pentacles and bringing things out of the thought world into the real world. And here's the king with the hammer in his hand. So he's the one who makes things happen. It's this masculine energy of the doer. And which is interesting that it's being paired with that childlike energy, but we also have the queen who's out here hurting her own feelings. We have the warrior thinker energy. We have this la 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 energy that's also happening, and then the I'm gonna make it happen energy. We then have the page, who's very idealistic, but like, look at that form though, with the sword. Curtsy. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is an interesting take on it, because there's a mix where at one point in time, swords, I think it was swords and wands, were switched as far as their meaning. So it's really interesting that this is wands, which would be, well, the fire, which would have been wands, and the sword being mixed together here, because it's like the passionate way of thinking, but that's also a new way of thinking. And then we have the 10 of Wands with the like, they're not scarab, the rhinoceros beetles. And I don't really know anything about rhinoceros beetles, but I can, animals can be signs. So I would definitely look those up if you're curious what connotations they have. This reading is a little bit back and forth. And I'm trying to figure out which direction the story goes in, because it can go one way or another, or it could be two stories running parallel to each other. There's a lot happening, and it's not all necessarily related, but there is strong energy around taking real world things out of being just in your imagination to having them come into fruition in your everyday life. There is the energy of being protected even in the areas where you maybe want to take on that childlike energy and explore and experience things that a lot of other people would be like, why are you doing that? Or that's a terrible idea. There's also the energy of being independent and not needing to move to the beat of everyone else's drums. There is the aspect of like the sword over here is run through her hand, and the other side she's holding it. So there's a little bit of like holding on to something that doesn't serve you or that actually hurts. And I'm not sure why that is. we then have the page, which is also a young energy, where it's more about appearance than what he's doing, because he's not even looking in the right direction. Like, what is he even looking at? And he's facing towards this Ace of Swords, the mix of fire and thought, the passionate way of thinking, which makes sense because he's kind of young and inexperienced, but it's not necessarily in a bad way. And then, of course, this is a matter of perspective, especially in this context, because the 10s are usually the end of a cycle, and at the end of a cycle, you kind of move, instead of like, it doesn't mean you go back to the bottom, but rather you've reached the top of that flight of stairs and it's time to go up another flight of stairs. So you're continuing to grow even though you've reached the end of a cycle, if that makes sense. This isn't barrenness. It's just that you've done the work and there isn't anything here for you anymore. It's time to progress. It's time to progress. It's time to take those ideas out of your mind and bring them into the real world. It's okay to follow this new childlike path that people look at and go, that doesn't make sense to me. You're good at standing out on your own and doing things in your own way. You don't need the approval of other people, and you don't need to do things the way that other people necessarily think you should. The idea, the something that you're holding on to that's hurting you, I honestly 100% do not know what that is. The 6 of Cups, that's where I got the whole sex and candy thing. It's not my business. If you want me to dig more into it, I can, but I don't have to. I will also point out that this dude, the Knight, is with the pages coming out. It's like it is a way of thinking, but they are also facing towards the 6 of Cups. So it could be taking that strong thought process into the 6 of Cups energy. Yeah, that's where I'm at. If there's anything you'd like clarification on, just let me know. That's where I'm at, though. You said the entire thing has been, oh, I missed something. I started doing these CP reads, so it could be relative to this. I haven't charged, but plan to. I don't have to worry about income. I have a safety net. I like it. I like it. And I kind of was thinking that, but also, like I said, it's not my business. So I try not to tell people what to do. And the entire thing has been quite fun for me. As far as the excitement, passion is childlike, maybe. It's been a long time since I got into using my skills in this way. I like it. I like it. Now I want funnel cake. Oh, it might be her CP work. I like how everyone's on the same track, and I'm just over here like, yeah. Finished school in 2017 and had my son in 2017. And since then, this is the first time I've had a consistent schedule, definitely reached a level and want to go further. I like it. I like it. I think it's good. That is all I got. So if you want clarification on anything, definitely let me know. I can pull another card. But yeah, no, I support this plan. I think it's a good plan. And that's it. I think I'm tired now. I think I'm sleepy. Might get me a snack, listen to my book, maybe make a cup of tea, and get all snuggled in. Both of the babies have left me. You know what's really weird is, like, even though Dobby sometimes bullies Piper, I will go into my room in the evening and Dobby will be curled up on the bed and Piper will be laying in her crate. And they're like, they went in there together without me. And I'm like, I thought y'all didn't get along. But at the same time, they're in there together. And the cat has a lot of other places he could go. And Piper has a lot of other places she could go. So the fact that they're in there together, I'm like, what what do y'all are conspiring? You pretend that you don't like each other, but you're conspiring. I see it. Lovely read. I'm clarified. Yay. Good night, Mathilda. Thank you so much for coming. You're so welcome for the sprints, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Love having you. Sorry we drained you a bit. Enjoy Wheel of Time. Oh no, I'm not like bad drained. It's like I so enjoy reading for y'all, and it's like sometimes I have a hard time sleeping at night. So this, when I feel tired, it's like I'm gonna sleep good tonight. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you next time. I've got a new video coming out tomorrow. It is a nano pep talk in which I kind of maybe crash and burn a little bit, which is funny, and also Dobby destroys my mind. So if you would like to see that, check it out tomorrow. It should be coming out around noon. If not at noon, then it'll come out after 4 p.m. Thank you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.